Hey guys, sorry I am late. I was having lighting issues, trying to figure out what was good lighting because I am in a different room tonight. I'll fix my hair. So we are going to get into a grunge rock look. Like, that's my hair. I've never done this before. So that's the back of it. Hope you can see that. My name is Christina for you first time watchers, and I am a Yellow Static presenter with a company called Younique. Comment down below when you get on and when you're and tell me where you're watching from. If you're watching overseas or in the States, love to see where you're watching from. Also, if you come to this point, you will probably hit the replay. If you are a replayer, put down replay, hashtag replay. So let's get started. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So this is a grunge rock look. We're gonna see how grungy it's gonna get. So I'm gonna use my Obsession palette, Brow Obsession palette in the color Brunette, and I'm gonna use my Artist Brow brush, that angle side right there. And we're gonna go into this palette one. This powder one, and this is just to help fill in the gaps of your eyebrows where there are some sparseness. Now what's really great is, like, if you have really great eyebrows, like, you probably don't need this palette, but I love using this palette just because of how detailed I can get, and I can use all the stuff in here to get like precise lines. But if you don't have time, you can get the brow pencil, which is great for like outlining your eyebrows and for filling in all in one stroke. And it does come with like a spoolie at the end, so it's like a double-sided thing going on. Now all the products I am using are Younique products, and I'm going to pin my link if y'all want to check it out. Come on, there we go. So I am about to pin this, and give me some likes if that worked, so I know that it worked. Appreciate it. Alright, so I'm now going into the second color right here, the darker color, and I go towards the middle, like where my arch would be, and go towards the end of the tail there. I like to be a little bit dark. I like the darkness of starting here and just kind of lightly going into there. So how is everyone doing Friday night? Hope everyone is enjoying. Hope everyone is getting some cool air. We're finally getting some cold weather here in Louisiana, which is awesome. I love fall, love it. It's one of my favorite seasons. The darker color in this palette of the shadows is also great for if you like to outline your brows, the top and the bottom. Haven't really done that. But what I love about this is the highlighting color. So there's a matte one, which is this pink one, and then there's a shimmer one. And so I love using the pink one with the flatter side of the artist brow brush, to clean up any powders, excess powders that might have fallen. Excuse me. If they're in, to kind of clean up any mistakes. But it just helps with getting a very precise line. You can also do this with concealer, but I think this pink, it's just more sexier. But also what it does is that it will hide like the little hairs that are not ready to be plucked out. Now today I'm actually going, because I want to highlight my eyebrows with this grunge look, I want to make them stand out. I'm actually going to take the pink highlight and actually go above my brow. So to do that, you just put it upside down and again just draw. Oh, Isis. That was my dog. And then just kind of brush up. Brush up. Hello, hello. If you come on, say hi where you're from. Okay, let's do the other side. So again, I just hold it up and just go straight line. And this eyebrow is doing something funky today. Alright, again, right at the top. Just outline the top. So like I said, normally I usually, in my everyday looks, I don't normally like do the pink highlighting at the top, but today I do, since it's gonna be a little bit grungy and I want them to really pop out. I really want to highlight them. And it's gonna look weird for a minute. And then don't forget the wax, which is 5 right here. This is the wax for your brows. You can set your eyebrow hairs and that powder in there, and so that they actually becomes waterproof. I have done this and worn this in the pool over the summer, and it never came off. So just put it lightly. It does have a little bit of a hint of color to it as well, so that's why I just lightly put it on, and it does get all of the hairs and the powders. It just sets everything, makes it look on point. Woo! Hair's coming out of the way. Alright, boom, eyebrows are looking good. Yes. Okay, for this color, actually, before I even start that, we need to prime our face. And I'm gonna do a little bit of basic stuff. So I'm gonna take my rose water here and just spritz it with a little cotton pad. This one's just gonna get the dirt and grime off, and I'll be very careful around my eyebrows there. I was just too excited to do this. Alright, and get underneath of my neck too. There we go. Let that air it out. Wave it. Wave, wave, wave. Feel like I'm flying. Woo! Let that dry. And I'm going to treat it a little bit with Uplift Beauty Serum. This is to help with those fine lines and wrinkles over time with your crow's feet. And help to lift up your eyes and stuff. So this is amazing. This actually used to be just to use around your eyes, but you can actually use this in your entire face. And it's a little oil, feels like an oil. But this is great to use at night. Well, you can use it any day, really. You can use it at night, in the morning, whatever. And then I'm going to use Divine Daily Moisturizer. I'm gotta moisturize my face, gotta bring it in. Our body craves water, so does our face. You don't need a lot, because this one is it's a little bit thicker than like our hydrating cream moisturizer, hydrating day moisturizer. Try not to rub it in your hair. Move this out. Bring this closer. There we go. I'm not blinding you guys. Alright, and I really focus right here because I get a lot of dryness, especially with these colder weather. I really do. So I really focus on putting it right here, pretty much the T-zone. So I go right here and then my T. Alright. And then we gotta prime the face. I just kind of let that sink in my face real quick. I wish we could fast forward to this stuff. Just hit fast forward. Would be awesome. Alright. Glorious Face Primer. Gotta put this on. We need to prime our face. You definitely need to prime your face when you are applying makeup. But this is also great to use when you're not wearing makeup, because this that primer is going to help close those pores after we washed our face and we moisturized it and toned it and treated it. It's going all over. And it's just got this silky smooth finish. But so that's great to use. This is great to use any time of the day after we washed our face and have done it, moisturized and everything like that. But even when we wear makeup, we want to create this barrier so that our makeup doesn't sink into our pores and our skin, and to make it a lot more dirtier, and to actually, it won't age our face. If we prime our face, we won't age our face. So it's going to be great. Alright, and then we need to prime our eyes. Boop. Eye primer for the win. Now this is our new reformulated eye primer. It's got this fleshy tone to it, and it's a little bit more tackier than normal, than the older version. So it's like a concealer. It feels like it's concealer. So this is going to help. We prime our eyes because it's going to help our true colors of our eyeshadow to stay. It's going to not let it crease. It's truly going to stay on our eyes and not crease. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my deluxe brush, and I'm going to take a matte kind of fleshy color, and this is from Palette 1 and it's called Elated. So I'm taking this matte color with my fluffy brush, and I'm going to put that all over my eye primer to kind of set it in. So again, we're just tapping it all over, and it's a fleshy color. Okay, to start off with our colors now. So when I was looking up what grunge rock is, like eye makeup, it was a lot of blacks, just black everywhere. So that's what we're gonna try to do today. We'll see, hopefully. Hello, if you're joining us, say hello in the comments below. So still using Palette 1, I'm gonna take Chipper, which is it's a matte, the lighter brown out of Palette 1, and this is going in my crease. This is a beautiful, beautiful transition color, crease color. And so for me, since I have a little bit of hooded eyes, I gotta look straight at the mirror wherever I'm doing my makeup, so I can know where I can put this color, because I want this color to go, I need to put this color a little bit above my actual crease, that line that you see right there, with hooded eyes. And we do that so that you are able to see the color. You're able to, when you're looking at people, talking with people, they're able to see that color. So I'm just patting it on here with my crease brush, and I'm going pretty close to the edge of my eyebrow there, and I'm coming down and making a 7. And then I'm just going in there and just kind of blending it in there. You see how that kind of lightened up a little. Always, always blend. Every new color you put on, blend, blend, blend. There is no harm in blending. Alright, let's get a little bit more and do that other side. So again, I'm looking straight at you guys, and I'm kind of doing a dot right there. That's where I know where I'm going to start, and just patting it over really close to my eyebrow, and then going down and making that 7 towards the corner. I also do it this way because it helps with doing like the cat eye kind of look, I guess you could say, with the eyeshadow. Because if you guys have been following me or watching a lot of my videos, I typically clean up the edges there of my eyeshadow with my concealer. So again, I'm actually going to bring it down just below into my crease just a little. So now when I'm looking at you, you can see my eyeshadow there. I probably do a little bit more. But also doing it this way is going to help to appear that my eyes look bigger right here, instead of squished down and you can't see on my eyelid. So that's another cool little trick for you guys with hooded eyes. Raise your hand, put your favorite emoji in the comments below if you have hooded eyes. I do. I know the struggle, you guys. I know the struggle. Alright, I'm just cleaning it off with my dry makeup brush cleaner here. Boop. It's pretty cool. It's got a little black sponge in here. And I could take this out and clean out the tin and clean out the sponge with some soap and water, and we're good to go. Alright, so I got that crease color in there. Now I'm going with palette 2, which is our silvers and our dark browns and our blacks. This is truly the classic smoky eyes. Excuse me. And I'm going to take a I'm gonna take my angle sponge brush. I'm gonna use the angle side. I'm actually gonna go into Cocky, which is that brown. And I'm gonna put that right underneath Chipper that I just put in there. So I guess this is really kind of going in the crease. And this is also a matte color as well, a matte shadow. So I'm just gonna put it in their crease. Because then after I do this, I'm gonna put Peppy, which is this black in this palette. Again, shake that off. This is just really focusing on like actually in the crease. Again, it's grungy. It's probably not the greatest thing to do for hooded eyes, but just bear with me. Hello. How's everyone's Friday? Any plans this weekend? I think we're gonna be cleaning our house because it needs it desperately after that camp out. I'm gonna grab my deluxe brush and just kind of blend it a little bit better. Always blend up. Okay, now I'm going to grab my liner shader brush here. I'm gonna use that shader side, and we're going for the grunge. We're gonna grab this peppy, and then all of these, I'm just focusing really on some mattes. You can add a little bit of sparkle to it if you want. We're gonna add a little bit of satin color to kind of highlight just a little bit in the corners and like a very thin line underneath your brow, my brow bone. So this I am just patting all over my lid, all over it, making sure I get right into my lash line there. Ooh, it's getting there, it's getting there. Back to my crease brush, not my crease brush, deluxe brush. And again, just blend all of that in there. Really smoke it out. Hey, Rhino. Alright, now I'm going to go back to those colors that I used, and I'm going to bring it down on my lash line and into my actual like waterline. When I was looking at these looks, it was all about like everything was lined in black eyeliner, top and bottom. So we're going to try that out. We're going to see how that works. So I'm going back to Shipper, which was that matte brown color that I used for that transition color actually. Yeah, this one it's going right on the bottom, my bottom lash line. And I'm actually gonna bring it down just a bit. Just a bit. And then once I get all those colors on there, actually we'll just use it right now. I'm gonna blend it right now. Go on the other eye. And blend. Okay. I'm actually gonna spray this with, sanitize this real quick. Here we go, let that dry. Okay, now to copy. Come here, brush. Which was that darker brown color. And this is gonna be kind of right. I'm gonna kind of bring it to about the edge of my iris there, and this is really going to be really close. To my lash line here. Alright, and I'm going to take the liner side of the liner shader brush and I'm going to go into Peppy. And again, just right towards the edge of where my iris is. And then just blend all that together. All right, now we're going with eyeliner. I don't have black pencil liner, but I can make eyeliner with Peppy. And I do that by using my, just had the brush, where did it go? Here, nope, that's my lip brush. Where did my brush just go? Oh no. My favorite brush in the whole wide world is gone. That's always fun. Oh well, we'll use the liner shader brush. I typically don't use this brush because of how thick it is. I like to use my artist brow brush because it's a lot thinner. And I thought, oh, it's in here. I'm blind. So to turn so I said I was gonna use Peppy. So to turn Peppy into a liner, I'm just gonna spray it with the rose water to get it wet, and that's gonna turn it into an eyeliner. So with this, like I was saying with the grunge rock, they lined both the top, everything, the top and in the waterline. So I'm gonna use a mirror for this so I can definitely see what I'm doing for my top here. And then the waterline is lined up with it as well. So everything is lined up, including the little inner corners. Ooh. I've never done that before. I've never completely lined my whole bottom lid like that at all. This is so new. Hello, Aunt Sandra. Alright, how am I going to set this up? I really need to get a mirror in here that I can like look at. So again, just right in the corner. Hi, Angeline. I always forget to wipe my waterline before applying stuff. Because if you don't wipe it, love you too. If you don't wipe your waterline and you start putting stuff on there, it won't stick. Woo-wee. Now definitely doing the waterline is a lot better with a pencil, but we're working with what we got. I got something in my lashes. Okay, and just to get this out, bring just a tad bit of highlighting. Going to use Hopeless, which is a satin, a bit darker gray color. And this is just gonna go right under my eyebrow there, just to bring just a little bit of highlighting. We'll do the same on the other eye. There. Oh. And then we'll do it right at the end. I'll probably go back over with Peppy on that. Okay. So one thing that I want to try and that I wanted to bring out with this for the lip look is I want to make them a little bit plumper. Yeah, I know my lips don't need it, but for this look I wanted to do that. So I am going to use Howdy Lip Plumper. If I can find it in my bag of lipstick. Oh my gosh, I thought I had it out already. Where are you? Oh, way down in the bottom. Oh. So, Howdy Lip Plumper. This can act as a lip gloss too, so if you put on like your normal lipstick or liquid lipstick, you just plop that on and you have yourself a lip gloss while giving you plump lips. But I want to do this before I put my lips on, my lipstick on. So I want to put this on now so that it has time to work. And it has peppermint extract in it, so it does give you a little bit tingle. You know it's working. But just for this look, because we're having fun here. All right, that way I'm gonna let that sit on there while I finish up and do my foundation. So I'm gonna use Epic Mascara today, and I'm actually going to apply a couple of coats today. Normally I don't. I would normally apply this and then I would do my 3D fibers. But today we're gonna go with Epic. Ooh, I feel the tingliness now. Ooh. And I'm so excited to do this lip look for this grunge rock. Although my hair's kind of doing some crazy stuff right now. My kid, when I was doing my hair, my kids were like, I want my hair done. I was like, okay. They did not do this though. I have 3 little buns on the back of my head too. But Therese wanted to do like a topsy-turvy. Oh, that's a grungy. Use the topsy-turvy little ponytail thing. And then Victoria just wanted to braid. Although I feel bad because I forgot to do that. because I was getting dinner ready by the time we got to the hair things. So I'm gonna let that dry. That way, when I go back, it will make doing it the layer a lot better versus when it's still wet. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. And I am so in love with Epic right now because it curls your eyelashes for you, separates them because of the two different sizes of little bristles in here and on the applicator. And it's just so easy. Alright, yeah. Let the dew go back. This other eye should be dry, so I'm gonna put that second coat of mascara on, which is what I love about all of Younique's products. You just build on it. So I can make this go as long as I want them to go. Like I could literally make them touch my eyebrows if I wanted them to. We're not gonna do that today. And it truly looks like I'm not wearing any falsies right now. And it's just mascara. No falsy lashes here. So I had so much fun last night at the Aaron Lewis concert. Like I was saying yesterday, I had no idea he was the singer for Stained. No idea until my husband told me about it, and then I had to go look it up. But I have a story for you, and if Rain, if you're still on, you know the story. You know what I'm about to say. I told my husband about this today during lunchtime, and we just all cracked up. Anyway. So Aaron Lewis was the last one to come on. There's two other bands. There's Alex Williams and then Blackberry Smoke. And so we're just, me and my friend was just sitting there and we were, enjoying the music. And then these two guys out of nowhere, probably 20-something-year-olds, just come up and sit in the seats below us. We were kind of on the upper deck. And they're just like, hey. We're like, hey. It's like, are you guys here by yourselves? Are y'all here by yourselves? We're just like, yeah. And they're like, well, it's like, they all look bored. We're bored. And we're like, well, then leave. And then, the way that I was sitting, I had my feet propped up on the seats, and I just kind of like automatically just kind of went like this, like not realizing it. And they noticed my wedding ring. And one of the guys was like, why do you have a ring on your finger? And I was like, because I'm married. And he was like, where is your husband? And I said, he's at home with our 4 kids. And they're like, oh, shoot. And then they're like, well, I got TRICARE. What? We were like, that is the greatest pickup line ever. I got TRICARE. Well, you know what? I got TRICARE too. And it was like that was like the highlight of that concert, which is those two dudes. They're probably drunk, 20-something-year-olds. They're here to try to pick up chicks, and they come to me and my friend Rain, and we're just like, oh my gosh. We just could not stop laughing. But other than that, it was really good. He played some of his new stuff. And he also sang some of his old songs as well when he was with Stained. So all in all, it was a great concert. I would highly recommend going if you can, if you come into it near you. Yeah, we're looking grungy. We're getting grungy. We're getting dark in here. Okay, liquid gold foundation now. So shake it up again. I keep forgetting. You need to empty the dropper. Empty it, and I am almost out of this. Gotta get some more. So shake up the dropper. About a good 30 seconds. Shake, 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 shake. Oh my, I noticed my top lip has plumped up with that Hottie Plumper. So I'm squeezing what I can get out of here. And I ordered a new brush, my liquid foundation, but so today we're just gonna drop it and swirl. Drop and swirl. Drop, swirl, drop, swirl, drop, swirl. So I'm using the color Organza for my foundation. I'm gonna take this flat foundation brush and just kind of paint it on. Being careful of my lower lash makeup here. Let's get right there. I fix this. My makeup can kind of fix that too. But concealer will do this in just a bit. So I love this foundation. It is flawless. Like, check it out. It is not called Photoshop in a bottle for no reason. Making sure I get everything. I'll bring it down under here. Make sure I get over my eyebrows. I always have problems doing that. And make sure you get into the hairline. Not too far, but enough to cover where it needs to be covered. All right. I think we're looking good. All right, now we're going to take concealer, Skin Perfecting Concealer. I use the color Scarlet because not only do I use this to cover if I have some blemishes going on, but I use it to cover my dark circles, my bags under my eyes. Like, good thing too, because man, this, I don't know what Isis got into, but she was up like every 2 hours. It's good to hide that. It's good. I use it to clean up the edges of my makeup as well. So I'm drawing like a V shape here. I mean, it has so many things, so many uses for concealer. This is legit the best thing for us mamas out there with multiple kids, or even us dog moms, or us dog parents out there that have dogs that will get up 4 or 5 times in the wee mornings just to go to the bathroom because they were crazy and got into things. Also, I use it to highlight, so just go down the bridge of my nose, and then I'm gonna keep it the. Is that the AC, or does it sound like it's raining? I don't think it's raining. That's so weird. It sounds like it's raining, but I think it's our AC. Or maybe. I don't know. There's a weird sound coming here. And then again, just do that. Again. You guys, if you are enjoying this, feel free to share this. I love to see, get this video going around the world. See, just go bloop and it cleans up, makes that precise line. All right, now I'm gonna go with get my blending bud. And I'm gonna spray it with my rose water here, just to get it damp. I love using it damp. You can use this with this, you can use it dry or damp, but I like using it damp because it works better when working with this liquefied concealer. It helps to blend out the concealer a lot better than if it was damp. We're just using the flatter edge of this to blend this out. And that goes for any blending bud, whether they're tiny or jumbo. It's always good to use them damp. Not soaking wet, but damp. And look up when you're going under eye. I know I didn't do it on the other one, but because I was trying to concentrate. Hello, hello, when you hop on, say hello and where you're from. All right. Now we're gonna do a little bit of contouring, and we're gonna add some shiny going on. Hi, Susan. So I'm taking bronzer in the color Hermosa, and I'm taking my blusher brush. I love using this brush because it has the angle going on for me. So I just kind of just tap it. It has a shimmer and a matte with this, so I use both. You can swirl it in there, but I just kind of just tap it in the middle. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, you're making me blush. So I use this for contouring. If you don't know how to contour, the fastest thing to do is to suck in your lips, make a fish face. Or you can go like this. Either way, that will help you with contouring out. Your cheekbone area. I can't quite move I can do it this way, but that one's a little bit hard for me. So I just dab it right up. And if it feels a little too much, you just blend it up and towards your hairline. Alright, or you can use the blending bud. Kind of just lightly dab it out, tap it out. Alright, now I'm going to use blush in the color Sweet. This is kind of in between the darkest of the pinks and the lightest of the pinks. I think it's a perfect neutral pink with our blushes. And also, if you were a Mary Kay lover and your cheek color was nutmeg, this has been the closest color. And it is highly pigmented. Sorry for the loud banging. I was banging as much of it off as I can because they are very highly pigmented. So you want to use as little of the product as possible. And for me, I'm just gonna go straight towards my hairline here. Just kind of on top of where I put the bronzer. Do the other side. I just grab a little bit more. Hello, hello. When you join, say hi. All right, so now we're gonna add a blush, but we're gonna add a little bit more shininess of our blush. And I'm gonna use this powder blush. It's a limited color and the color is Serene. And if you could see, it kind of has like a gold metallic color to it. So I'm actually gonna use that with this grunge. I'm gonna kind of bring it and highlight around here. So this is gonna be a first. So bear with me again. This is highly pigmented as well. So and I'm gonna put it right on top of my, kind of a little bit above, but kind of in between where I put my blush, and just make it around, make my way around. And this is a light pink, but I figured why not? Well, we're going grunge, but we're gonna glam it up a little with this. This metallic pink color. See, yeah, there it goes. It kind of gets that gold illumination color right there. You could also do this on your tip of your nose, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to have a pink nose, not today. All right, so now this lip color is, I'm going to use Proper eyeliner, which is this deep, rich brown, chocolate brown color, and I'm going to use that to line my lips because I kind of want to give, again, I don't have black, so I'm going to use the darkest color I have to kind of darken the edges here and kind of give the ombre effect. And I'm using Splash Liquid lipstick in the color Sizzling, which is this red, a coral red. So it's not a deep red, but it's pretty red. I mean, bam. That's how red it is. So I think it's really gonna work really well, pair really well with Proper. And yes, you can use this to line your lips, even though it is an eyeliner. So I'm actually, at the start, I'm just gonna go about halfway and then color it in. And these go on super smooth. So I might look like a clown for a minute. And then right here. And then I'll go over it again once I get that liquid lipstick on. It'll blend in a lot better, and I'll be able to outline the rest of my lips. So this is a first, using this with red. I think I used it once before with a different lip liner, actually, this brown. Kind of just mashing it together. All right, so I'm gonna take Sizzling and just kind of start right there. And I'm gonna take my lip brush to be able to get more of a precise line on my bottom here. Bear with me. It's not gonna look like this forever. We're gonna blend, don't worry. And I like using the lip brush because I can get this line. A precise line, just like that. Let me see what's going on with my Cupid's bow. Normally I would draw like the X, you know? I think the lip plumper is throwing me off. Alright, so now that I have this on, I'm going to take this again. You see how it lightens that brown up in the corner? But it's still a bit dark. Hi, Christine. Now I want to go back to proper and finish outlining my bottom lip here and my top, and then blending that in. I'm going back to my brush, and see, it just blends that in. Almost kind of a vampire look going on. A little bit more sizzling up top, just a little bit. I really want to brighten up that middle part just a bit more. There we go. We got this, hold on. Blending bud. And some concealer. Ta-da, we fixed it. Well, there you guys have it. This is my grunge inspired look. Thank you guys for rocking out with me. Thank you guys for staying on this whole entire time. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoy this look or know someone who might enjoy this look, please share it. I love it. I love to get this out. I love doing these tutorials with you guys. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.